G'day Crows fans, and thanks for joining me on Inside the Four Walls Live. Well, it's a big week for the club as we celebrate the 20th anniversary of the 1997 Premiership win, which we'll celebrate on Friday night against the team we played against, the Saints. Now, one of the heroes back then was Troy Bond, and we're lucky enough to have a chat with him now. Bondy, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Bondy, first of all, can you believe it's been 20 years since that GF victory?
Oh, well, with the guts and the grey hair, you probably could tell it's been that long. But yeah, nah, it goes quick, and yeah, it's amazing how time flies. So,
'96, when you came across, a lot of big names actually came across with you. Is that when you started to think, geez, we could do something big here?
Yeah, it was funny because like when I came across, I think it was '96 was my first year here after Carlton, and yeah, they obviously wanted to come home, and I was thankful that the club really did, I think, the three-way trade to get me here, which was great, and you know, I had 1 year with some of the older veterans, which was great, like McGuinness and Jars, and I think Rowie was still here. And then I think, yeah, the year after when Blighty came in, he kind of cleaned it out a bit. And yeah, I think obviously Kimmy, I think they got Kimmy Costa, and obviously Darren Jarman back was a big one too. So I thought, geez, we've got a pretty good side here. So yeah.
Now, there's plenty of stories about Malcolm Blight. Can you give us a bit of an insight, maybe into his coaching style?
Yeah, he was an amazing coach. He just tried things different, and he wasn't afraid to try things different. And what I liked about Blighty is he kind of gave you the licence to try different things. And to be honest, I hardly really had much to say. Like, we didn't really talk that much, which was great. He just kind of let me do my own thing. And yeah, he was a really good coach, and like I said, he just took us back to the basics to start off again. And yeah, like I said, the best thing about Blighty was he was creative and tried different things, which I thought was great.
So it sounds like he could give a fair spray.
Oh, he was up there with the best. Unfortunately, well, I did cop one. I remember I think we just finished. We got flogged in Geelong, and I was injured with my hamstring, which was a bloody usual thing. But and I was supposed to do a rehab session on the Sunday, and I kind of missed it. I won't say why, but I did. And yeah, that's the day he lined them all up and given everyone a spray. And I thought, oh well, that's all right. I didn't play. I might be all right. And got to about halfway, and then my name got brought up, and I copped an almighty spray for missing, and said, you know, you're supposed to be getting back as quick as you can, and sent me back to Port Adelaide.
So leading goal kicker for the final series, 9 goals, just the one behind. Those stats must sit pretty well with you.
Yeah, look. You know, to play, kick a few goals was nice, and like I said, play up forward. During the year I was used now and then down back as well, so yeah, it was good to play up forward, and to kick 4 goals in the grand final was something I'll never forget. All
right, so let's just go through some of your grand final goals. So first quarter, McLeod laces you out, you catch it 50 metres out on the boundary. What's gone through your mind?
Yeah, it's amazing because obviously it's the biggest game of your life, playing in the grand final, and but once you get out there and the ball goes, and probably after the first couple of minutes, it's just like you know, you settle into a routine, and yeah, Andy hit me there, and I thought, oh well, I might as well have a crack from me, and it was nice it went through. Yeah.
All right, so take us through the fourth quarter goal, which everyone regards as the sealer. Loose ball, snap on the left, and that's when the grand final's pretty much ice. That must have been an incredible feeling. Yeah,
nah, look, it was late in the game, and I suppose by that stage, after I kicked the goal, I thought, geez, we probably can't lose from here. So yeah, the adrenaline just went through me. I took off on a little spurt there, and the big fella jumped into his arms, and yeah, nah, because yeah, it was amazing. Like I said, by that time you know it's kind of over, and yeah, the feel. You hear it, like players always say, there's that feeling when you know you've won, or after. There's nothing like it, and you can't explain it. You don't know how to put it into words. So yeah, that's how I felt after I kicked that goal. Yeah, like you're saying, thinking, oh, we've probably got it from here.
So take us through those last few minutes where you're running around and you know that the game's won. You must have been just cruising around with a smile on your face.
Yeah, well that's it, and I think Nigel kicked the last goal, I think, and yeah, like, Nigel's played down back most of his life, so for him to get up there, and I think he slotted it from 50, so it was a nice kick, and yeah, and obviously after that, you know, well, it's all over, and you're kind of just looking around, soaking it all in, thinking this is just amazing. Yeah, to play and to win Adelaide's first premiership was just amazing. Yeah.
All right, so now can you take us into the post-match celebrations?
I think one of the good things was after we won it, we went in the rooms and obviously everyone's down there. You got your family, your friends, but then we all kind of got together and walked back out in the Oval just as a group by ourselves with no crowd and nothing there, and just to look around, and it was just silent. It was just a weird feeling, but it was an amazing feeling. And I think we went back to the tennis centre and they had celebrations there, and I think we had a bit of a grand final dinner, and I had a few of the boys and my mates over for a couple of truckloads, bus loads over, so we had a big night.
So what does it mean to you now, like when you look back, to be a Premiership player for the Crows?
Yeah, it's special. I mean, like I say, to be a Premiership player, it's something you'll remember for the rest of your life, and to play in Adelaide's first was great. It would have been nice to play in two, but with the shoulder, you know, there's been champions that never even get the chance to play in a grand final, let alone win one. So the chance to have one is really special.
Bondi, thanks so much for the chat, mate. Enjoy the celebrations on Friday night. And thanks to you at home for your company. Don't forget to join me live tomorrow night at 5:55 for team selection.